Hi everybody, today we're talking about the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's available in two different grades, either the 1958 model, which is what you see here. Those ones start just under $58,000, or the regular Land Cruiser, which starts right around $64,000. This one here is a 1958 with a few options and checks in, as seen, just over $65,000. So let's hop inside and take a closer look at the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 1958. The 2026 Land Cruiser has not changed on the outside since it came back a couple years ago, but one of the big differences you'll find in this 1958 model is up front compared to the regular Land Cruiser. The biggest difference are these headlights, where you'll see kind of a retro throwback look with these rounded LED headlights that come on the 1958 edition with that Toyota grille across the front, whereas the other Land Cruiser gets a more modernized digital horizontal headlight. Around the side, you've got the standard same shape as the rest of the Land Cruiser lineup. This one has a couple additions on it, including this roof rack up top and the rock rails down below. This one comes standard with these gunmetal gray wheels and standard all-season tires. I personally would like to see this with some more off-road rugged tires, but this is kind of your base entry point into the Land Cruiser. So if you're looking to upgrade it, you certainly can add bigger wheels and off-road tires as well. Coming around back, it's the same look as the rest of the Land Cruiser lineup. This one has that nice feature that Toyotas do with the tailgate, where you can pop up the tailgate glass separate from the full tailgate. So if you want easy access, you can access that storage space in the back via just the glass or through the hatch. One thing worth noting, the 1958 model is a manual hatch versus a power liftgate. All Land Cruisers exclusively feature a turbocharged I-Force Max hybrid powertrain that mates to a full-time four-wheel drive system. It produces 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. They also all mate to an 8-speed automatic transmission and deliver a manufacturer-estimated 23 miles per gallon combined rating. All Land Cruisers also come standard with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which is Toyota's suite of active safety and convenience system. This car rides very nice on the road. It is an body-on-frame SUV, so you are going to have a different feeling compared to many crossovers, but it is very smooth, and the hybrid powertrain makes this a lot more efficient than the previous version of the Land Cruiser. A staple of Land Cruiser's heritage is its go-anywhere capability, and this one is no different, with standard center and rear locking differentials for all grades. Another feature available is the front stabilizer bar disconnect mechanism, which increases suspension flex at the push of a button. And with that front stabilizer bar disconnected, articulation increases significantly, helping make the front tires stay in contact with the ground. Land Cruisers also have a feature called Multi-Terrain Select, which is functional in both four-wheel drive high and four-wheel drive low. It offers adjustable settings to help control wheel spin on a variety of terrains such as mud, dirt, and sand. They also offer downhill assist control and crawl control functionality, which acts as a low-speed off-road cruise control with 5 selectable speeds. Toyota also has an available multi-terrain monitor system that leverages cameras to display the environment around the vehicle on the touchscreen, thus exposing potential obstacles looming ahead. This vehicle continues to be a true off-road ready vehicle, and that is exactly what the Land Cruiser started at back in 1958. Hopping inside, the Land Cruiser offers a functional and durable cabin with a mix of modern tech and utilitarian design. Drivers will face either a 7-inch or an available 12.3-inch digital cluster with 4 different styles and customizable widgets available. The blocky design across the dashboard features either an 8-inch or an optional 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system, which integrates with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and an integrated navigation. Physical buttons for essential functions ensure usability in rugged conditions, and the center console includes a traditional gear selector, dial for drive mode selections, and buttons for the other various off-road controls. 1958 models have a tray to place your mobile device in the center console, while the Land Cruiser grade converts that tray to a mobile device charger as part of an optional package. Seating is spacious for front and second row passengers. Materials emphasize durability over luxury, aligning with the vehicle's adventurous spirit. There is ample passenger room in both rows with plenty of head, leg, and shoulder room. Cloth upholstery and 6-way manually adjusted heated front seats are standard. synthetic leather upholstery, genuine leather upholstery, driver's seat memory settings, and heated and ventilated 8-way power adjustable front seats are also all available. I found the cloth seats to be very supportive and comfortable in the 1958 model. The cloth materials feel durable and tie in nicely with the rest of the retro-inspired design. 1958 grades also have a solid roof, but a power tilt and slide moonroof with a sunshade is available on the higher Land Cruiser grade. That's a wrap of my look at the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 1958. For the full review, you can visit DriveChicago.com or subscribe below for even more automotive content. Be sure to check out our other social channels, including Instagram and Facebook, and don't miss Drive Chicago Radio every Saturday morning on WLS AM 890. I'm Jamil Brill with Drive Chicago. Thanks for watching.